Hi besties, welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be making something interesting. We're going to be making puff puff. I know a lot of people like puff puff. Nigerians call it puff puff, Ghanaians call it buff fruit. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to be using 1.5 kg of flour. So I have attached the exact recipe to the description button below, so do well to check it out, please guys. I won't be saying the exact measurement of what I'll be using for this. So I got a contract to do a very large quantity of puff puff, and I will be showing you the exact way I did it. I achieved it. So I'm going to be using flour. I'm going to be using sugar next, and like I said, I've attached the exact measurement to the description button, so do well to check it out, guys. Thank you. Okay, so after flour, I added my sugar. For the quantity of flour I'll be using this amount of sugar for it. So next I went in with my sugar, measured it to ensure that I got the exact and accurate measurement I'll be needing, so it will not be too sweet. Next I would go in with my salt. I used my teaspoon of salt for this. I went in with my salt next, and then next, actually guys, salt is optional. It just helps to neutralize the amount of sugar to make it not too sweet, and you get the gist, right? So next I'll be going with my yeast. So you can use this kind of yeast, active dry yeast or whatever yeast you find. So I'll be using this amount of yeast for this amount of flour. You can go with more yeast, it's just your choice, because I had enough time to wait for it to proof up. So next I'm going with my baking powder. I started using baking powder recently only for large quantities. If I was doing like a little quantity, like 250 grams of flour, I won't use my baking powder. But when I'm doing a large quantity mixture, then I used baking powder for it, and it turned out so well also, and it also helped me to save time. So next I'll go with my nutmeg. You can use seed nutmeg, or you can even use the already pre-grounded nutmeg you can find in the shops, but I just prefer this seed nutmeg because I feel it gives more flavor even if you use a very little quantity of it. So then you're now going to mix, combine properly. Then I like to use butter as well for large quantity of my puff puff. It gives this very nice feeling or nice texture to your puff puff. So I use just 2 of that spoon measurement for it, and then I combined everything thoroughly together with both fingertips. So you can see as I'm doing in the video, just try to ensure that everything is combined, so you will not be having some lumps of butter somewhere. Then next I went with my milk. Guys, I love to use milk. Not every puff puff recipe you see use milk. And also with my pepper, because of the clients that requested for this wanted the spicy puff puff. Guys, not everyone likes pepper, not everyone likes onion, so I went in with pepper because this client specifically requested for a spicy puff puff, guys. So next I went with my water. I boiled water, and then I had to mix it with ordinary water, so to make it lukewarm. So your water should not be too hot, it should not be too cold. So I just dipped in my hand to test if it was warm enough to use, and at this point I observed that this bowl will not be like, it won't work well, so I had to get another bowl to like share it into halves. Okay guys, so I did that, and when I was satisfied with my sharing, I now had to work with just one first. Then I picked up the other one. I kept the other one aside to work on it later. Then I created a hole or a space, as you call it, then added water little by little. So I didn't actually film the exact or measure the exact amount of water I used, but I would advise, if you are not sure, if you are in doubt, just use your water little by little until you are fine with your texture. So yeah guys, I did that. Like I said, if you are not sure, if you are unsure, if you are in doubt of the exact amount of water to use, just go in little by little. Don't add too much, so that you're not, it's better your water is not enough than it is too much. So I did that, and then as you can see the way I'm beating the puff puff, just to ensure that everything is properly mixed. So you do that until you are satisfied with your mixture. At this point, some people can decide to still add a little more water, but I think I just wanted this exact texture for my puff puff. I didn't want it to be too watery, if I would use that word. Okay, so I'm totally fine with this, and I'm okay with this, and I go ahead to cover with cling film. Okay guys, you can use anything to cover as far as it is covered and kept in a place that is not exposed to cold, like something that is hot. I like to keep mine inside my oven. Don't turn the oven on, guys. I didn't turn the oven on. Just something that is dark, something that is hot. I don't mean you should turn the oven on. Just keep it there for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour. It depends on your quantity. And then, guys, this is what I got after I think about 40 minutes or 50 minutes of allowing it to proof. This is what I got with my both bowls. Then I now go ahead to just mix it again and then allow it again to still rise up a bit. It's probably about 10 minutes and it was perfect for me to begin frying. Guys, if you're still here at this point, please do well to like this video, please, and leave a comment, and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Okay, so if you notice, I went in with onion, a chunk of onion, because I love to fry my puff puff with chunk of onion. It gives this aroma when you're frying. When you're frying with onion, it's aroma that that it gives out. Okay, guys, so after that, you notice that my oil is not too hot. Please, guys, don't make that mistake of frying your puff puff with very hot oil. Most of the times your puff puff gets very brown, but the inside is still like uncooked or not properly done. So, guys, ensure that your oil is not too hot. So this is just me showing you how I mold the, what do I call it now, the dough or whatever, before I dip into the oil, and me just showing myself. Okay, guys, so you do this until you are totally done. I'll be showing you how to fold in your puff puff into the oil, because I know some people have difficulty in getting this very round shape. It's not difficult at all. I didn't get it on my first attempt. It took me a while to like practice until I got it perfectly, and now I enjoy doing it because I don't miss the shape. The shape always comes out perfectly. Okay, so this is it, guys. You just just wrap the dough in your hand like this and then dip into the oil, just the way I do. You can watch this video like severally until you get it perfectly. It's very easy. It's very, very easy, guys. So repeat this process until you're done. Some people use this bottle, some people use this dough cutter or puff puff dispenser. If it works for you, fine, but I tried this one, it didn't work for me, and I'm like, nah, I can't do that. And for me, hand is faster. So if you are seeing this video, this puff puff is so inviting. If I will need to ask Papa for his skincare routine, because what is this beauty? Okay, guys, so you can always call on me. You can always drop comments if you don't get any particular thing. If you have a question, you can always like write in the comment section, and I'll be definitely there to reply you as prompt as possible. Okay, guys, so here is me, just like I'm done frying. I think I still had to mix another bowl because I didn't get my exact quantity with this, so I had to mix like I think about 250 grams of flour again. I mixed and then allowed it to proof while I was doing this. So this is me just like dishing it into the foil and then getting ready to deliver to my client. Okay, guys, don't forget to try this out. It will be very, very good if I get comments saying that they tried my recipe out and it turned out so well for them, because I made this recipe as simple and as detailed as possible. So, guys, please make me proud. Make me proud and allow me to like be encouraged to show more of my tutorials on this channel. So try it out and let me know how it turned out for you. See you guys in my next video. Okay, besties, bye.